The air crackles with energy before the storm, heavy with anticipation. Every leaf trembles, every shadow deepens, as if the world itself is holding its breath, waiting for what comes next. Then, lightning strikes, a mighty oak shattered in an instant, its strength gone, its core exposed. The world changes in a heartbeat, and nothing feels safe or certain anymore. It feels like the end. The silence after the storm is heavy, echoing with loss and disbelief. We all have these moments, the call that shatters our peace, the loss that leaves us hollow, the failure that makes us question everything. These are the moments that break us open, leaving us raw and exposed. The world you knew is gone, replaced by pain and shock. The familiar is swept away, and you're left standing in the ruins, searching for meaning. The temptation to give up is overwhelming. It whispers that there's no way forward, that hope is lost. What can grow from such ruin? How can anything good come from devastation? Yet, even in the heart of the storm, a subtle shift can occur. Sometimes it's just a glimmer, a faint light breaking through the darkness, a gentle breeze that stirs the air. It's not a grand revelation, but a quiet reminder, you are still here. The storm will pass, the sun will rise, even if it feels impossible right now. The tree will never be the same, but its story isn't over. Scars become part of its strength, and new branches reach for the sky. The lightning strike wasn't the end. It was a brutal, transformative plot twist. Sometimes the most painful moments are the ones that shape us the most. The real story, the comeback, is just beginning. From the ashes, something new can take root. It starts not with a roar, but with a stubborn refusal to disappear. Growth is slow, but it is relentless. Even at rock bottom, the will to survive can spark anew. In the darkest moments, resilience is born. The end is not the end. It's the start of something different. Your story continues, and with each step, you write a new chapter, one of hope, courage, and unexpected beginnings. After disaster, it feels like nothing can grow again. You see only the damage, convinced you're broken beyond repair. But that's a myth. Nature shows us otherwise. In a burnt forest, green shoots emerge, fire followers, born from destruction. The fire, which seemed to end everything, actually triggers new beginnings. Destruction clears the way for creation. The same is true for us. When life burns down, it clears space for something new. Challenge the voice that says you're beyond repair. You are not a shattered vase, you are a forest after fire. Scarred, yes, but not dead. Beneath the surface, new life waits to emerge. Pain is not the end, but the ground for your comeback. The fire was not your demise, it was your beginning. Renewal is possible. In survival, the turning point is internal. It's not always about the world changing around you, but about something shifting deep within your own mind and heart. It's when you stop being a victim and become the architect of your survival. You realize that your story isn't just happening to you, you are shaping it moment by moment with every decision you make. I call this flipping the resilience switch. It's a conscious choice, a mental shift that changes everything. On one side, passivity, blame, waiting for rescue. It's easy to stay here, hoping someone or something will save you. On the other, acceptance, action, and focus on the next step. You take responsibility, even when it's hard, and you move forward, no matter how small the step. The switch doesn't change your circumstances, but it changes your power over them. Suddenly, you're not just reacting, you're responding, with intention and strength. It's a muscle you build. Every time you choose action over complaint, you strengthen it. Each challenge becomes a chance to grow stronger, more capable, more resilient. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about how quickly you get up. Every stumble is a lesson, every setback a stepping stone. See setbacks as hurdles, not walls. They are obstacles to overcome, not reasons to stop. Look at the wreckage and see raw materials for a new beginning. What once seemed broken can become the foundation for something stronger. Find that switch inside you. Flip it. Decide right now to reclaim your power. Say it, out loud or in your heart. I am not a victim. I am a warrior. I choose to fight for myself, for my future. Feel the surge of power in that declaration. Let it fill you with energy, with hope, with purpose. This is when you start writing your own story. Every day, every choice, you are the author of your comeback. The storm may have knocked you down, but the warrior inside decides when to rise. You get to choose your moment, your comeback, and that time is now. The dawn of your new strength is here. Your comeback begins with this choice. Step forward. The journey from victim to warrior starts today. Nature's resilience is everywhere. A sapling growing through concrete, defying the odds. Everything is against it, yet it persists, breaking barriers slowly and patiently. This is the human spirit, finding cracks in the concrete of our lives. Resilience is stubborn, persistent growth toward the light. You don't overcome setbacks in one leap, but through small, determined actions. One call, one page, one step at a time. Each action is a root finding its way, creating space to grow. Look for resilience around you. The single mother, the student, the entrepreneur. These are human saplings, pushing through adversity. Your environment doesn't define your destiny. Your will to grow is a force of nature. Barriers can be broken slowly but surely. Persistence is power. Find your crack in the concrete. Grow through it. Mountains are jagged and scarred, not smooth and perfect. Their scars tell stories of survival and strength. Our own scars, physical and emotional, are the same. They are not marks of shame, but medals of survival. Each setback leaves a lesson, not just a wound. Pain teaches, deepens character, and builds resilience. Scars are handholds for future climbs. Don't hide your wounds, own them. They are the texture of a life fully lived. Your scars make you magnificent. They prove you are unbreakable. The evidence of your struggle is your strength. Wear your scars with pride. A river doesn't stop at a boulder. It adapts, carves a new path, and keeps moving. Setbacks can feel like dams, blocking your way. The lesson of the river: adapt, flow, and find a new way forward. Your journey isn't over, it's just rerouted. The new path may be rough, but it can lead to unexpected beauty. Carving a new way requires patience and persistence. Try new things, let your energy flow into new channels. The obstacle becomes the event that shapes your next chapter. Embrace the detour, see where it leads. Your setback is the boulder, but your resilience is the water. The journey continues, more extraordinary than before. Your destination remains, purpose and fulfillment. Let your resilience carve a magnificent new canyon. History and nature are filled with comeback stories. The boxer knocked down, rising to win, not by strength, but by resilience. J.K. Rowling, rejected and at rock bottom, persisted until her story changed the world. Nature's seasons. Winter looks like the end, but spring always returns. These stories are more than inspiration. They are evidence. Rock bottom is a foundation, not a grave. The human spirit, like nature, renews itself. Your struggle is not your final chapter. It is the winter before your spring. The knockdown before you rise. The rejection before your breakthrough. Spring is coming. The bell hasn't rung yet. Your comeback is waiting to be written. You are part of a tradition of comebacks. The world needs your story. Don't give up before the miracle. Your next chapter is about to begin. In Japan, kintsugi repairs broken pottery with gold, making the cracks beautiful. The object is more valuable for having been broken and mended. This is how we should see our own lives. We all have cracks, failures, heartbreaks, losses. Kintsugi teaches us to celebrate, not hide, our scars. Our resilience is the gold that fills the cracks. You are stronger and more unique for having been broken and rebuilt. Your golden cracks are your greatest features. Stop trying to be who you were before. Embrace who you are becoming, the one with golden seams. You are a work of art, more beautiful for your journey. Your cracks are your shining strength. The summit of Everest looks impossibly far from base camp. The sheer scale of the mountain, its icy slopes and jagged ridges, can make even the bravest feel small and uncertain. Your comeback can feel the same, overwhelming, unattainable, as if the distance between where you are and where you want to be is simply too great to cross. But no one climbs Everest in a single leap. Every legendary ascent begins with a moment of doubt, and then a decision to move forward anyway. The ascent is made of small, deliberate steps, each one a quiet victory over hesitation and fear. Your task is not to conquer the mountain today, but to take the first step. That single action is the beginning of everything. It could be getting out of bed, making a call, or simply choosing to face the day with hope, or writing one grateful thought, reminding yourself that progress is possible, no matter how small. This first step is an act of defiance against despair, a refusal to let setbacks define your story. Your setback was the avalanche, but you survived. You endured the storm, and now you stand, battered but unbroken. You are at a new base camp, and your Everest awaits. The journey ahead is yours to claim step by step. The climb will be hard, the path uncertain, but the view is worth every effort, every struggle. The summit is the person you are becoming, scarred, wise, unbreakable, and transformed by the journey. Take a breath, look at your feet, feel the ground beneath you, solid and real. Take one step, then another. Each step is progress, no matter how small. Your comeback is not just possible, it's your destiny. Begin, the mountain is waiting, and so is the new you.